What up, everybody? How's it going? Welcome back to the channel. Hope you guys are all doing well. Today was a solid day for the account here. We were able to get a book for one of the companions. We knocked out getting a couple of zones opened up today as well. Finishing off a couple other statue locations that I neglected, apparently. So I was kind of hurting my account there a little bit. But we did make it to 88 in our astral pack, so we're kind of monitoring that quite a bit here, just to make sure that we're not overusing any resources here, because we only got 4 days until the end of the season. I could probably push to 104 if I really wanted to, but that would be 26 more levels, which could be done. But I think the strategy for the current state of things for the count is probably best to take these next 4 days and just save up my material realms and my resources and stuff. It's also why you see me just going ahead and selling my shards, because I'm already double S in my things. I don't think it's going to go any better, simply just because we ran out of time, honestly. Like, this was a shorter season. We weren't able to recoup as much as I would have liked, but we do have all but the pet treats maxed out on the cart. I think I should be able to max out the cart by the end of the season. And with us stopping here at day, 4 days prior to the end of the season here, it's going to allow us the opportunity to stockpile some resources for the start of season 2. So hopefully we can get a good jump start into the next season. Now we are sitting on 2 temporal crystals as well, which is super, super nice. So we're going to have those. We're going to make sure we get all of our whaleback done right away. Season 2 start. Get as much as done as we can before we even use that first temporal. We're going to be saving up our energy and everything we can here for experience-wise. Energy, experience, arena tickets. We're going to be saving up as much as we can to make sure that we can fully utilize and optimize our start for Season 2. Now, we're going to have a slightly worse start to Season 2 than my main account, simply because, I had 189 Primo stars on my main account when I finished, and I pushed pretty dang hard, and I was on every single day, and I got everything done from when I started to when I didn't. I was right up there, and, I spent money to help catch up, and if I was a day behind or anything like that. So just know that I do think, we progressed quite nicely. We started at like 90% behind, and we sitting at right 98% behind now. So a good solid 8% increase here. So the next few days, we're just going to be selling our shards up until the last day. Then we're going to be saving our tickets for that start of Season 2, because there will be a new dungeon that opens up at the start of Season 2, and we want to make sure we utilize that. Now, I don't know how this account's going to go, if it's going to be able to maximize getting the ability to do every dungeon as it opens. Ideally, I'd like to do hard, but I just not seeing that as a possibility at the current moment, because the power requirements are pretty insane once you start getting to the second, third dungeon that it unlocks. Like, you need 6.6 or 6 million to do normal, I think, for the next dungeon that I have to wait on. But it's like 7.7 million, or 7.7 million for the next dungeon for my main account. We're already in Bladeshire, I think it is, or Bladeshire might be next. Either way, you got to hit these big jumps, and then like it gets even bigger. Like, it's like 12.5 million for one, and then it's 20 million for another dungeon down the road. So we'll have to see how the season plays out for Season 2 for the character. Ideally, we're going to be focusing on trying to get as much of the map cleared out as we can, and trying to focus our power as much as we can to utilize it. I think this season we're going to have to be a little bit more aggressive in that instance to be able to make sure that we get that all done. So, yeah, we'll have to wait and see. But going forward here, we're going to be saving our resources for the remainder, selling our shards from the dungeons, and then going from there. Other than that, guys, I really don't have too terribly much else going on. We do have Panda coming out tomorrow, which is going to be super fantastic for the main account. We're sitting on quite a bit of relic draws on that account. Probably going to be over 5k by the time the next set comes out. I'm going to be trying some new stuff with relics moving forward. At the start of Season 2, we get access to the new relic set. So we're saving for that, right? But here's the kind of the idea, guys. I am only going to get the blues unlocked with the blue passes and everything for the blue relic draws. And then I'm going to solely focus one set of blues, and I'm just going to keep drawing and drawing and drawing until we get, you know, about maybe a week out from the next from the next relic drop, and then start saving again. The reason I'm thinking about doing this is because when you get a set of relics done for Ascension, when you get them 4 or 5-star and then you can ascend them, you get a crap ton of stats for that. It's like almost double, if not double. But what happens is you get universal shards, and you can use the universal shards on other blue relics for the blue tier, purple for purple, mythic for mythic, legendary for legendary, of course. But you can use that to get the other ones started up. So if you focus one set, get it all ascended, and keep drawing that, then you can use that to funnel down into the rest. So we're going to try that method going forward with the free-to-play account, and I'm also going to be doing it on my primary account after the next set unlocks, because we already have Aqua Origin quite a good ways. All of them are 3-star or better. I have 1 5-star on that account, so yeah, we'll see how that plays out. Other than that, guys, I'll leave you off with that. Thank you guys so much for popping in and hanging out. Hope you guys have a fantastic rest of your day, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Season 2, right around the corner.